black country and being part of a very big family who were very poor, and there were hard times, and the song is called Hard Times. It's got a chorus. I've got a bit of a crowd here. If anyone wants to join in with the chorus, it's dead easy. Hard times, hard times. That's all you got to sing. Give it a go. See how you feel. Hard times, it's easy to forget. These lands are built with working hands, with dirt and graft and sweat. Hard times, when life was tough and short. There's plenty wrong today, but we should spare a little thought for pit men working down the mine since they were 8 years old, picking at the coal face in the dark and damp and cold. Their life expectancy was short. Many would succumb to mine collapse and leaking gas or coal dust in the lungs. Hard times, hard times. It's easy to forget. These lands were built with working hands, with dirt and graft and sweat. Hard times, hard times. When life was tough and short. There's plenty wrong today, but we should spare a little thought for 3 young lads all dressed in rags, as poor could be, sitting lined up by the cut and watching hopefully. They're waiting for that barge to come with coal up from the pit, and if a chunk should topple off, they jump in after it. Hard times, hard times. It's easy to forget. These lands are built with working hands, with dirt and graft and sweat. Hard times, hard times. When life was tough and short. There's plenty wrong today, but we should spare a little thought for the cold and cramped steel bathtub that 7 had to share. Dad, then Mum, then eldest son, and went downhill from there. They say that when the youngest finally made it to the tin, he come out twice as grimy as before he clambered in. Hard times, hard times. It's easy to forget. These lands are built with working hands, with dirt and graft and sweat. Hard times, hard times. When life was tough and short. There's plenty wrong today, but we should spare a little thought for my great-grand pregnant 13 times and only 8 survived. She fed them to ripe and belly draft to keep the rest alive. Oh, 3 to a bed and toe to head, kept them cozy though, until one night the youngest brother let his bladder go. Hard times, hard times. It's easy to forget. These lands are built with working hands, with dirt and graft and sweat. Hard times, hard times. When life was tough and short. There's plenty wrong today, but we should spare a little thought. Hard times, hard times. It's easy to forget. These lands are built with working hands, with dirt and graft and sweat. Hard times, hard times. When life was tough and short. There's plenty wrong today, but we should spare a little thought for hard times. Hey, good joining in. Thanks very much. That was great.